Hello, this is your father's nurse calling. I've tried to reach you a few times now, so I'm hoping this is the call you'll finally return. He's taken a turn for the worse, and I think you should consider coming home. There are a few matters to take care of concerning your estate and decisions to be made about your father's care. Matters best discussed in person. Please call me back or come to the house as soon as possible. I'm sorry I don't have better news. Good morning. You must be. No way. Um, Sorry, I don't mean to be unprofessional. It's just, I didn't realize he was your father. I haven't seen you since my second year of high school. Just a bit of a shock, that's all. Would you like some breakfast? Anna Marie makes an Eggs Benedict that will knock your socks off. Come on, through here. That was silly of me. You know your way around your own house, I'm sure. Your father isn't awake yet. He doesn't usually get up until a few hours from now. That gives us a little time to talk. Here. I don't know if you're a drinking man, but you might want to add some Baileys to that. I don't have good news. His condition has become quite severe. The doctors say he doesn't have much time left, and there are a lot of decisions to make, decisions I can't make because I'm not family. That's why I've been trying to reach you. Your uncle has been helping as much as he can, but ultimately, you're the one inheriting all this, so major decisions fall to you. I'm aware that your relationship with your father has been strained, I suppose. I don't know the particulars, but whatever he was when you were younger, he's not that anymore. It's good that you're here. A little crazy, I guess. I never expected to see you again. Didn't realize I've been looking after your father this whole time. Look, I know none of this is going to be easy, but if there's anything I can do, anything you need, let me know. Are you planning to stay here while you're taking care of things? I usually stay in the room across from your father's so I can be close by, but technically I do have a suite downstairs. Oh, no, you won't disrupt my life. This is your house, not mine, and my job is to make things easier on you. I'm on the clock pretty much always, but maybe you and I could catch up a little later on this evening? After dinner? Your dad usually goes to sleep around 8 p.m. We can hang out in my suite. Sound good? Good. Okay. It's good to see you again. I just wish it was under better circumstances. I've got some things to do before the patient wakes up, so I better, you know. And I'm sure you've got appointments to get to today, so I'll get out of your hair. I'll, see you tonight. Hey, come on in. I didn't see you at dinner. How was the rest of your day? Oof, geez. Rough day, huh? You want some tea or coffee? I baked a pie earlier. It's apple, and I've got some vanilla ice cream. Sorry, it's a nervous habit handed down from generations of Italian grandmothers. When someone comes over, I endlessly try to feed them. Sit down. Make yourself at home. I'm a bit nervous. Isn't that silly? If you and I didn't have any history, I'd probably be calm. The last time I saw you, I was patching up a gash on your forehead, if memory serves. Yeah, my idiot brother had decided you'd offended him somehow. I still don't know why he always had it in for you. He was probably jealous of you. Well, you had it all in his eyes. Good grades, head on straight, a future. I think it used to drive him nuts that you and I got along. Well, it wasn't just because I felt bad for you. It was more than that, and you know it. I mean, if you told me the sun shone out your hind end, I would have believed it. I had that hardcore puppy love. So what happened in your life, anyway? After that last time when he fought you at the school formal and I patched you up, I never saw you again. Heard you changed schools, went to live with your mom or something? You seem like you did all right for yourself. Must be strange to be back in this nowhere town after all this time. A lot of it's changed, yeah, but a lot is still the same. My brother ended up in jail. I haven't spoken to him in probably 10 years. Best place for him, really. He never wanted to work on his anger issues. I mean, you weren't the only person he beat up on back in those days. You know, if you hadn't moved away to the city, I'm not sure I would have been so motivated to get out and get away from my family. No, I mean it. You set a good example. You showed me it was even possible. Plus, I had this whole fantasy of being some super successful businesswoman and crossing paths with you again someday, and you'd instantly realize you'd been in love with me all along. Silly, right? Oh, but that image got me through a lot of rough college days. Yeah. I thought my calling was business, but I decided to become a nurse instead. I'd considered it before, partly because, thanks to you and my brother, I'd had plenty of first aid practice. But I was in a pretty bad car accident in my first year away, and although I was fine, the person in the other car was banged up. I helped as much as I could, and I realized I didn't give a single solitary crap about business. I wanted to do something that mattered. And now here I am, a live-in nurse for the wealthy. It's not a bad gig, only a challenging one sometimes. And you? Tell me about the wild places your life has taken you since high school. I would have figured you'd have a white picket fence and a gaggle of children by now. No? No wife? No kids? What about an ex-wife? Never could settle down, huh? Me neither, much to my grandmother's dismay. My parents didn't much care either way, but she wanted to be a great-grandma. She called me the cycle breaker. Can you imagine that? The cycle she started. Families, am I right? I suppose you know family drama better than most. I'm not going to pry now, just like I didn't pry then, but you should know I'm not just a good nurse. I'm a good listener, too, if you want. You spoke to the doctor today? So you know. Won't be much longer now. If there's anything I can help with, please just tell me. I mean, we were friends once. I'd like to be friends again. Yeah? Okay, name it. Oh, you're going to give in and let me feed you pie. My ancestors will smile upon us. Here, and a fork. Allow me. Tell me, is that not the best apple pie you've ever tasted? You know I won the pie contest at the village fair 2 years in a row. Yeah, pretty good, right? So, the night is still young. You think you've got a couple of games of chess in you? Uh-huh. I remember losing more than a few games to you over the years, but I promise I have significantly improved. Yeah? You ready to take me on? Then let's go, Mr. Chess Club. Checkmate. That's it. I won. How could I have possibly won? I'm terrible at this. I think you must have been taking it easy on me. You were. But it doesn't matter. A bet's a bet. I haven't decided on my prize yet. I'll have to think on it and let you know. Don't look so worried. I'll go easy on you. Maybe. Thanks for keeping me company tonight. I have to admit, until you arrive, the nights could get pretty lonely around here. Most of the staff don't stay overnight, so around this time, it's just usually me and your sleeping father. Did you grow up here? In this house? I never knew where you actually lived. I just always saw you around the usual hangouts. Don't take this the wrong way, but didn't you find this place a little creepy? It's a beautiful, sprawling house, and I certainly don't mean to be insulting. It's just, I don't know. I get a little creeped out living here sometimes, that's all. Is that silly? I mean, it's a big property, and it settles. I don't know if I'd go so far as to say I believe in ghosts, but I do believe there's more than meets the eye when it comes to life. We don't know everything. I've seen a lot in my career, and I absolutely believe in science. It's just, I'm glad you're here. It feels less creepy knowing I'm not all by myself. Did you decide where you're sleeping tonight? I'm not sure which one was your old bedroom. The attic? Really? I've never been up there because of the whole creepy thing. So your room was in the attic. Can I see it? Yeah, come on, show me. Wow, so this is your bedroom. You have any idea how often I thought about what your room might look like? It's pretty much what I expected, right down to the record collection and video game posters. I like it. It feels like I just stepped back in time. Can I sit? Imagine. How old were you the last time you slept in this bed? 17? Oh, okay, so yeah, I was deep in the throes of my crush. Remember? 7 Minutes in Heaven at Amy Lancaster's birthday party? You kissed me and I was immediately head over heels, willing to risk it all for you. You didn't know, right? I was determined to hide it from you because if my brother ever found out, it wouldn't have gone over well. I mean, you two hated each other's guts. But yeah, you were my dream, fella, and I was heartbroken when you moved away. I would have given my left leg to see your bedroom, and now here we are, a couple decades in the future. Crazy world, isn't it? What? What is that you're holding? Oh my god, no way you still have this. From the photo booth? If memory serves, I flashed you. Yep. There's the photo right there. The look on your face. I can't believe I did that. And you still say you didn't think I liked you like that? Oblivion thy name is. So you kept it. And we lost touch. And I ended up working for your father without either of us ever knowing. I don't know about fate, but those are awfully specific coincidences, don't you think? A once-in-a-lifetime kind of thing. Wait. We shouldn't. It's not appropriate. I work for your family. I'm your father's nurse. It's probably unethical. Although you're right. Technically off duty now. No, I didn't say stop. Please don't. I've been waiting to do this since high school. That was a long time coming. Oh, come on, you know what I meant. Don't cheapen the moment. How do you feel? Less tense? Me too. Well, I am a medical professional, and I think it's very important for you to look after your health, you know? I could write you a prescription for my. Mm. Oh, you have a few things to say about my bedside manner, do you? Some notes? I'll be sure to pay very close attention to how I behave at your bedside. Might need a few nights of practice, that's all. I can learn. I should go back to my room. Check on your dad before I turn in and let you get some rest. Real rest, okay? You're incorrigible. Go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. And for the record, I've got the day off. My relief nurse will be here bright and early. So, you want to go get coffee? That place on Carter Avenue is still open. Then it's a date. Good night. So, you left your whole life to come back here and deal with all of this. What's waiting for you when you go back to the real world? It's crazy to think of you in the big city, but not in a bad way. Towns like ours sink their hooks into you and people never leave. I mean, half the people we knew in high school are still here. Prom king and queen married, he sells cars, she's always in one MLM after another, hawking cheap makeup and scented wax. You ever wonder if they'd want more out of life if they were aware that more existed? I know I came back here too, so that's not a judgment, just an observation. When I left, my eyes were open, that's for sure. Somehow I always knew I'd end up right back here. It's not so bad, it's familiar. How about you? You ever miss this place? You always seemed like you had one foot in reality and the other in some secret dream. Did you achieve it? The dream? I'm sorry, I don't mean to turn a perfectly pleasant morning walk into an inquisition. It's just nice to have somebody to actually talk to, you know? Most of the conversation around here is, well, it's just small talk. Who's going with who, whose parents are sick, which sales are on at the grocery store. I don't really fit in around here, and maybe I never really did in the first place. I missed our talks, brief as they were. At least they had substance. Not really sure. I like helping people. I like nursing, but like I said, it's lonely. Maybe I don't want to be lonely anymore. But I also don't want to settle. How about you? No, I definitely wasn't lonely last night, thanks to a certain someone. You taste like coffee. Come here. Follow me. I want to show you something. Yeah. Oh my god, I know. I'm leading you down an ominous forest path. Just trust me, okay? I've never shown anyone this. Right here. Look up in that tree. I built it when I was a kid. I used to come here when my house got rowdy. Still come here sometimes on my days off to smoke pot. What? It's perfectly legal and it's an occasional indulgence. Don't judge me. Anyway, you want to go up? You showed me your childhood bedroom. This is mine. Or the closest thing, anyway. Here we are. What do you think? Wait, let me switch the lights on. Solar powered. What I wouldn't have given to have these back in the day. So, welcome to my humble inner sanctum. I brought you here specifically for a little privacy. I can't stop thinking about you and what happened last night, and I want to do it again. Maybe I'm all hopped up on caffeine and it's making me a little crazy. But I don't hear you complaining. In fact, I'm getting a very opposite vibe. This cot is surprisingly comfortable, you know. Maybe you could help me find out if it's as sturdy as I hope it is. Work on that bedside manner we talked about. Well, we didn't fall out of the tree at least. It's built to last. Of course. Hang on. Let me get this. And behave yourself. Hello? How's everything going? What? Hang on. Slow down. Yeah, okay. I understand. He's here with me. Which hospital? Okay, we're on our way. Get dressed. It's your dad. Come on, we can take a shortcut to the hospital. Here. From the cafeteria. It's disgusting, but it'll wake you up a little. I didn't know your dad well before I started looking after him, but like I said before, I had a feeling things weren't the greatest between you two. That doesn't mean this is going to hurt any less. Family's complicated. That's all. It always is. So, what I'm saying is, I'm sorry he's gone. I'm sorry you had to come back here. I'm not sorry we reconnected, though. Not at all. Whatever you need me to do, you just say the word, okay? You're not going through any of this alone. We can talk, we can not talk, we can sit in a dark room together and hold hands. I mean, seriously. I'm here. Do you really think this is enough to scare me off? I deal with stuff like this all the time. There's nothing more we can do here tonight, and I think what you need most right now is sleep. Maybe a hot bath, but definitely sleep. Let me take you home, okay? You don't have to think any more tonight. Come on. Come here, I ran you a bath. Let me help you get these off. Look at me. I know your head is a mess right now, nothing but noise and numbness, so all you have to do is listen to the sound of my voice, okay? Arms up. Let's get your shirt off. There. Now pants. And everything else. Check the water. Is it hot enough for you? Not too hot? Good. Hang on a sec. I'm getting in with you. Okay. Come in. Sit in front of me. Lean back on my chest. And close your eyes. Comfy? Good. Take a few breaths for me. In and out. Focus on the warmth of the water and my hands stroking down over your chest. This isn't about anything except two human beings occupying the same space and sharing grief. Sharing warmth. Letting down your guard. Letting me look after you. Not so long ago, I was in a similar position as you. Both my parents are gone now, and I had my own complicated relationship with them. It's hard, that first night. And no one should ever have to spend it alone. So lay here with me and know that I'm here. I'll be here. I'm not going anywhere for as long as you want me near. It's okay. Let it out. It's just us. You and me. I've got you.